On today's show, we'll take a look at digital scrapbooking, how to make the most of your caravanning adventure memories. Check out the Jayco journey off-road. Go exploring in Expedition National Park in the Sandstone Wonders region of central Queensland. And then we'll while away a few hours on Lake Caravan. But first, time to wake up the stars of this episode of Camperland TV. Time to say good day to Nick and Beck. We're on the shores of Lake Caravan this morning. I mean, Noosa's beautiful enough, but if you've never been to the Noosa Everglades, I mean, take a look around. This place is magnificent. We're at Habitat Noosa. I've got some good mates here in a Jayco journey. They're fast asleep, but I'm going to go and wake them up because this morning's too good to miss out on. Well, here's the van, and as expected, I should have known they're already awake. I don't think these two miss much. Hello.
Hello.
How are you going?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, good. Nothing better than a van site on the water, and you don't get much closer than this, do you?
Nothing better at all.
Yeah, it's so awesome being down here by the water.
Have you been here before?
No.
No, we haven't. It's an awesome spot with the eco tents and everything.
We have looked at it a little bit, but we just never made it up yet.
I was going to say, by the sounds of things, one of the few places you haven't been to.
Yeah.
We try to get around.
Tell me about van life. How did it all begin for you two?
We came out of a camper trailer. We actually did a lap around Australia. Before that, we never really went camping at all, or myself. Then going around Australia in a camper trailer in summer made us think about a Jayco with the aircon and the facility inside the van, and the toilet and shower and kitchen
and the
stuff.
Inside kitchen, and the safety as well, of being able to lock yourself in and lock all of your stuff inside, I guess. Like with the camper trailer, we couldn't do that.
Yeah.
We had to make sure everything was either in the car or in storage underneath it.
The Jayco journey comes in a wide range of options, so we thought we'd head back to Brisbane Camperland and catch up with Dan the Caravan Man to take us through the options.
Nick and Beck have an outback journey. They come in a whole range of different floor plans. This one's a little bit different. Come and I'll show you why. Rear entry door, obviously ensuite at the back of the van, bed up the front. It's probably one of the most important features of this van, and that's why people tend to love it. Moving forward in here, cafe style dining area, also available in an L-shaped lounge. Full kitchen area, 4-burner cooktop, 2-door fridge freezer, and down here to the bedroom. Bedroom area here in the 1961-2 Outback Journey. Obviously island style bed that you can walk around. Robe on either side, one will have hanging space, one will have shelves as standard. One of my favourite features about the island style beds that Jayco does, they are extendable. At the moment, she's packed away, make access a bit easier around it. All we have to do, we pull the bed frame down, pull the mattress down. We've got a bolster cushion up this end here that just slots down the back. Put our pillows up, and there you have it. Almost a full-size queen. In the bathroom now, guys, separate shower and toilet. Obviously shower on this side, toilet just behind me here. We also have your 3.3 kilo sphere washing machine. Obviously with the Jayco journeys, they come in both a touring model and an outback model. So come down and see us to see which one suits you best. It is one of Australia's best value caravans going on the market. All right, right now, let's go back to Habitat Noosa.
You guys aren't the traditional, nomads, I suppose. They're normally a bit more closer to my age than yours.
Yeah.
What are you, early 20s, mid-20s or something?
Mid-20s, yeah.
Wow.
Not grey yet.
That's fantastic though. You've found each other, both love adventure and that spirit of travel and stuff.
I think it's a big thing for us being young. Like, we don't really party or that anymore. We go camping, so Jayco's a perfect fit for us. Usability on the weekend, and we work full time, so
We try and go every second weekend at least. And then we go a big trip, or a 3-week trip at Christmas is what our plan is.
Tell me a bit about Seek Life. What's that?
we just started a YouTube channel just to learn sort of filmmaking and a new skill, and get used to being on camera and stuff like that. Something both of us have never really done. Seek Life means see, exercise, adventure, and Nick and Beck, both K. So Seek Life.
Both our names end in a K.
Yeah,
that was where we
that's why
came up with that.
It's spelt wrong.
And this country that we live in, it lends itself to that sort of thing, doesn't it? I mean, it's
definitely.
So tell me some of the best places that you've been to.
One of my favourites is probably Exmouth.
Yeah.
What did you like?
Yeah.
You liked James Price Point.
Yeah, I like Cooktown, Broome. They're pretty awesome. Tiwai Beach is pretty good, just on the sunny coast here. We took Jayco up there down the beach with
Yeah,
we had a Hilux for our Land Cruiser.
First trip we did it was the second one. First one off road we did with the van.
Yeah.
Jayco Beach was
Full
awesome.
off grid. It's awesome.
So if people want to have a look at some of your adventures, obviously Seek Life on YouTube.
Seek life on everything.
Seek life on everything.
Yeah.
And that's what you should do, my friends. You should be seeking life on everything, just like these two young whippersnappers.
Yeah.
So what's on today? What are you going to do? You're going to head out on... That's a beautiful lake, isn't it?
Yeah, we're going to go for a paddleboard. We're going to brave the cold and we're going to go for a nice paddleboard.
I might go in the canoe.
Time for a quick sojourn now into Expedition National Park in the Sandstone Wonders region of central Queensland. We're heading for Robinson Gorge. The walk into the gorge is about 3 kilometres of flat, well-signed track. Our first look at the gorge is from the lookout, and it left me in no doubt that this trip is definitely worth the effort. Well, you don't have to be a marketing genius to come up with a name like Sandstone Wonders when you take a look at that view. Robinson Gorge, Expedition National Park. I've never been here before. The most beautiful of days. And we're going to give you a real good look at it now. We'll put the drone up and check it out. It's incredible, this place. From here, we backtrack slightly and head down into the gorge itself to feel the enormity of the sandstone cliffs around us. Robinson Creek is the reason for all of this beauty, cutting its way through the soft sandstone over thousands of years. My mate Frank is a big fan of this place and is absolutely in his element. Expedition National Park is a rare gem in an area of country that definitely demands some extra attention. I must say you should put it on your list. And now a little about where we are this week. Habitat Noosa is an eco-camp located in the serene Noosa Everglades, just 25 minutes north of Noosa Heads. Said to be Queensland's most exciting ecotourism product, this is a camp that you won't want to miss. 65 acres of bushland and a huge selection of accommodation. Habitat Noosa has something for everybody. Caravan sites, cabins, glamping, camping and motorhome sites are available, and there's a restaurant and brewhouse on site. The glamping tents will help make you stay so comfortable while keeping all the fun of camping, and if you're looking to set up your own camp, check out their waterfront campsites where you'll wake up to stunning views. There are amazing activities, wild safari cruises, even canoe hire, and Nick and Beck have wasted no time hooking into the on-water activities offered on Lake Caravan. After some lake time, Nick and Beck have returned to camp just in time for dinner. On the menu tonight is Andrew's famous stew. Well, Nick and Beck have clearly done a lot of touring in their Jayco journey, and with that comes, of course, cooking on site. Andrew Mirosh has done the same thing. They'll get a masterclass lesson tonight with Andrew as he cooks a nice big stew in the camp oven. Let's go take a look.
What we're making tonight is my version of a traditional casserole. I've got some diced wagyu here, some bacon that I've smoked, some really fatty bacon I did myself, a few herbs and spices, nothing you don't have in the cupboard. I don't usually use packet stock, but in this case we're camping, so any port in a storm. And the secret is I've got a bag of flour here, seasoned. So to this seasoned flour I'm going to add some herbs, a bit of cumin, pepper. That's it. Put the meat in, shake it up, saute it off in your hot pan, and Bob's your uncle. Then we'll throw it all together. A bottle of good red wine, a bit of stock, and you can't beat it. I've got some bacon there to go in, and some garlic. Thank you. Got my meat. Just shake the flour up. The flour does a couple of things. It browns it really well and also thickens your stew, which is I think it's pretty important. Have a nice thick stew.
Yeah, you don't want a runny one.
I don't want a running stew. These cast iron pots, they hold the heat so well. I've taken off the heat. It's still searing beautifully. Thanks. I've got the last one meat here, so that can go in. Like everything, this is so simple. It's a set and forget. It's so easy. That's why I love it. That's why I love cooking. We're trying to build a flavour base. So celery, some capsicum, that'll dissolve. I'll leave the carrots for last. Some mushrooms. All these things cooked down, they get really rich and really luscious. So
That doesn't matter the order?
no, mate, this is hand cooking. Probably would if you're a chef. But... So we got a bit of time. I'll save the carrots for the end. I'll throw them in within when they've got probably an hour before we're ready, so they're not overly cooked. The next step with this is a beef stock. So 100% real stock apparently. I'm not convinced. So yeah, it'll take the whole container of that. Yeah. Got a bit of chopped tomatoes as well.
Yep.
That just makes it richer, and you know, everyone loves tomatoes.
Yeah, that's it.
So, chopped tomatoes, bit of sand. We love
Bit of
sand.
sand, bit of gradient. To
Yeah,
the
that's
stew.
it. Yeah.
A little bit of crunch.
Cote de Rhone, French. You can only use French in casseroles. It's rubbish. I only paid $12 a bottle, but you can still drink it. So probably half a bottle of that, and we'll drink the rest in a minute.
Whilst Andrew's stew is simmering away, we're going to cut up our tomatoes. We're just going to dice them and
Yeah.
some avo as well.
Yeah, we like the baked potato because it's easy on the campfire and
And it's filling.
Yeah, and it's filling, and it's set and forget like Andrew's stew, and it's almost like a Mexican salsa on top.
Nick
with
loves
the,
his salsa, so
Yeah.
we do have salsa to go with it.
with the avocado and sour cream and the little bacon on top. Everyone loves bacon.
Fatal mistake with camp oven cooking is too much heat. So there's definitely too much heat here. So I'm going to transfer it over.
Want that lid on?
Yeah, we'll whack the lid on. We're going to get a couple of shovels of coal, put some underneath, some on top. Forget about it for an hour and a half, then we'll check it.
Sun's going down, a glass of red. This is what it's all about. And while we tuck into dinner, it's time to say goodbye. Hats off to you, Chef. You've done a magnificent job tonight, as have Nick and Beck. But
Absolutely.
if you'd like any more information on the Jayco journey, all you've got to do is head to the Brisbane Camperland website. The same goes for Habitat Noosa. They have a website. And of course, Nick and Beck, magnificent meeting you guys today. And if you'd like to follow their adventures, you know where to find them. That's all we've got time for on the show. Hope you've enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Cheers.